What's going on, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's up? What's up, YouTube? What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, YouTube? YouTube. YouTube. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, YouTube? YouTube. YouTube. What's going on, YouTube? YouTube. 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 What's going on? CHB2 here with another live video. We're live. Transcribed audio, live, funny, laughter, jokes, New Year, New Year's Eve, New Year's celebration, New Year's resolutions, fun, funny, laughter, laughing, jokes, YouTube transcribed audio. Check. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. Check. Make sure to click thumbs up. You know, some live streams I immediately get like 1,000 views, and some I don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. Check 1, 2. Yo, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We're practicing trying to get our voice as low as possible. This is the lowest I can get my voice, and also talk at the same time. This is the lowest I can get my voice. Hiya, but why do all black... There's no such thing as black Americans. There's blacks, and then there's Americans. Okay? So Paul says, hiya, but why do all blacks smoke weed? Not all blacks smoke weed. Some blacks don't. Some blacks do. Right? Not everybody does the exact same thing, Paul. But I can see how you tried to make fun of blacks, but then you also are not racist enough, so you called them black Americans like some faggot. Ha 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 ha. You actually called them Americans. They're just black. They're not Americans. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, because we're practicing getting our voice as low as possible. And I'm going to keep trying to get it lower. We're doing voice lowering techniques. We're talking about how Paul Brady says here, he says, hiya. Hiya. Hiya, Paul. Thomas says, where are you at? What state? I'm in Florida. 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 And I'm working on getting my voice as low as possible. We're practicing lowering our voice. We're practicing lowering our voice. Thomas says, oh, I lived in Destin last year. I don't know where that is, Thomas. I don't know what Destin is. Is that a city in Florida? Practicing keeping my voice as low as possible. Thomas, I know you retracted your message, but I already just got done talking about it. Oh, it's in the Panhandle? Okay. Well, it's kind of on a recorded video now that I guess you lived in Destin. But don't worry about it. Nobody really cares. Nobody cares where I live. I tell people where I live every day. I give people my phone number. I give people all the doxed information about me, and no one touches me. Nobody fucks with me. Ha 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 ha. Nobody. And I give out my phone number and my address every day. You can look me up online and find all my information in 10 seconds. I'm in Florida. I'm in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I'm actually at work right now. I'm at work. I'm at work right now, making money. I'm able to be on the phone and make money at the same time. Based. Don't you like it when people say that online? Based. We're practicing keeping our voice really, really low. Gotta make sure everybody takes me super serious because of my super low voice. That's kind of cool. So there's this, I'm gonna show you this guy right here. Hold on, check out this guy right here. Free promo. Look at that. Free promo for that guy. Pressure washing. That was a pretty cool truck. That was a cool truck. No. I gotta keep my voice low. Paul says again. Paul says, okay, then why do blacks say shit? Bro, why do you keep referring to them as Americans and also make fun of them? Listen, Paul, just make fun of them and call them Africans. They're not Americans. They're not Americans, Paul. Stop it. Bad Paul. Stop calling them. I don't even want to repeat what you typed. I don't want to repeat what you typed because it's wrong. You call them blacks. Why can't Africans say the word No, it's spelled A-X-E. It's pronounced A-X-E. Axe. I gotta ask you a question. Or is it ask? I must ask you a question. I must ask you a question. I'm Batman. We're practicing keeping our voice as low as possible. I'm Batman. Why can't Africans say the word ask? And why do they say axe? Axe. A-X-E rather than A-S-K. I'm buying Carnival Cruise Lines. Carnival Cruise Lines is going out of business. It's $33 billion. It's actually pretty cheap. And then I'm offering redeemable reparations. Free money, that's right. Only redeemable once you're back in Africa. All right? It's a one-way free cruise ride. Redeemable reparations once they're there and dropped off. They'll take it. They'll all take it. Everybody says online, there's no way you can get blacks to leave America. There's no way. They'll fight you. And I said, oh, I'm so smart. I know exactly what blacks like. I know how to get blacks to leave happily. Do you realize blacks are so materialistic and money hungry that if you offered them money, they'll leave? They're only staying here because you're offering them money to stay. I'll repeat that. You're offering them money to stay, and you should be offering money for them to leave. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. Wish they would all leave America, Thomas says. It's super easy. Just offer them money. You're offering them money to stay. You should be offering them money to leave. That's the way to do it. Honest Review says, hey, can you elaborate what WT means? It means WT. What's WT? White trade? White trades? I don't know. Something positive, I'm sure. Something positive, I'm sure. John says they only asked for $5 all the time. Yeah, well, like I said, those $5 add up. So, WT means white. Yeah, WT means white. There you go. All right, Thomas, thank you. But John, those $5 add up. So what we're going to do is we're going to offer them, starting just like Mr. Beast here on YouTube. Here on YouTube, Mr. Beast, he offers greedy money. I'm sorry, Mr. Beast has challenges here on YouTube. Mr. Beast, he pays these people, he offers these people lots of money to quit. And that's exactly what I want to do. I want a Mr. Beast America with blacks and browns. I want to say, hey, blacks and browns. I want to say, hey, I'm gonna offer you $10,000. I'm gonna offer you $10,000 to leave America permanently, and we're gonna see who takes it. And then I'm gonna up the offer to $20,000, and then I'm gonna up the offer to $30,000, and then I'm gonna up the offer to $40,000, and we're gonna up that offer. I said literally. We're gonna up that offer until all of them are gone, because I know they'll all take the money, and I gotta keep my huge ass says I'll see myself out, but I had to tell everybody I was here and leaving, and didn't do anything other than comment. Come on, huge ass, just keep commenting, huge ass. Thomas says blacks are worse than whites. Now we're getting somewhere. We're getting thumbs ups. Get those thumbs ups going. Let's get 20,000 thumbs ups on this video. It's Let's fucking rock this video's algorithm. FUT Franklin says, love you, CH. Thank you. Thank you, Franklin. I'm at work right now. Thomas says he's native and he's not American. He's just French and Irish, but he's not American. Thomas, you're gonna have to choose, Thomas. You're gonna have to choose, Thomas. You can't say native anymore. You can't say French or Irish anymore, Thomas. You're American, Thomas, or you're not. It's American only, or it's all this other shit, Thomas. Thomas, shame on you, Thomas. Thomas, you're making my space look bad, Thomas. Thomas, stop saying all this other stuff along with American. It's American only. It's American only. Quit saying that native bullshit or French bullshit or Irish bullshit. It's American only. All right. What does WT stand for? Honest review. CH for president. Huge ass says you're a stinky brown. Oh my God, how did that happen? How did God curse you? I mean, honestly, how blessed am I? I'm so blessed. I was born in America that I'm already 1%. And now I'm white too. You guys better watch out. I'm white and in America. God made me so good. Imagine being born brown and being born in India. What a total L. Huge L. Not huge ass, huge L. I'm literally born white and born in America. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. W's for being white. W for white. W for white. W for white. W's in the chat. Anytime you're in any stream and you're seeing W, 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 they're all just pro-white. That's all pro-white. Indians are the best at pooping everywhere and then mixing their poop with their food and then selling it on newspapers. Bro, I've seen all the videos. Of the best Indians. The best Indians are basically mixing biscuits with like cow poop or something. I mean, please stop filming that stuff. If that's not true, I gotta keep my voice low. If that stuff's not true, you gotta stop filming it. Paul Brady, I'm seeing your comments. What did you say, Paul? But people call themselves, yeah, Paul, I don't give a fuck what they call themselves. I heard this guy last night, Paul. This guy last night called himself an Asian American. And then I immediately called him an Asian because he's not American. He's just an Asian trying to live in America. He's just an Asian trying to live in America. He's just an African trying to live in America. He's just an Indian trying to live in America. But they're not white. None of them are white. None of them are white. America is the white country. Don't care what anybody says. You can go to any other country you want. America's the white country. If you want a brown country or a black country, you can go to a brown country or a black country. But America's for whites. And I'm gonna keep my voice low. 'Cause I mean what I say, and I'm a man of my word. Franklin says I'm as white as a ghost. Do I get bonus points? You do, Franklin. You do. You're going right to heaven, 'cause heaven's only for whites. Paul Brady says I'm answering all of your questions, 'cause I'm a true W. W for white. W's in the chat. Indians love German shepherds. That's sick. You're sick. That's some sick sexual Sexual degeneracy right there, Thomas. You're sick. You're sick, Thomas. Huge L says, I'm gonna put a walnut up your ass. I don't think so, huge ass. I don't think so. I'm gonna fight you with my Second Amendment rights. I'm gonna use my Second Amendment rights and put a big ass cap in your ass. Thomas says, you have Germans in India. No, you don't. No, you don't. Those are traitors. Those are traitors, and you gotta kick them out. You gotta kick them out, Thomas. Kick them out now. Huge ass says, I already read that. Honest Review says WT means white trades. Whites, pro-whites. Everybody's pro-white in the chat. Thumbs up for all the whites. Honest Review says, Paul Brady says, blacks are the slaves here in America and they won't go back to Africa. Paul, what the heck? Paul, imagine being psychologically traumatized. Paul, blacks are psychologically traumatized. They've been kidnapped, Paul. Blacks have been kidnapped, and now they're afraid. They're afraid to leave their kidnappers. Blacks are afraid to leave their kidnappers. Blacks are afraid to leave their kidnappers. They've been kidnapped, these blacks. You gotta really draw out that word. These blacks have been kidnapped, right? So they're just staying with the kidnappers rather than to go back home. The blacks are staying with the kidnappers after being set free. The blacks have been set free and they won't go home. They're obsessed with their kidnappers. Imagine that. Imagine if you were so poor. All right, I want everybody to understand this, okay? Imagine if you were so poor and then you were kidnapped, right? Imagine you were a poor motherfucker and you were kidnapped and then you were like, holy shit, wow, my kidnapper's place is way better than my mama's place. I'm just gonna stay with my kidnapper. That's what blacks did. See, what all these foreigners did was they got kidnapped. They got kidnapped, and then they came. They were like, holy shit! I'm here in my kidnapper's country. I'm here in my kidnapper's country, and it's way better. It's way better than my country. It's way better than my country. My kidnapper's country, it's way better than my shithole third world country. I'm just gonna stay in my kidnapper's country. I'm just gonna stay here in my kidnapper's country. That's right. That's right, white power. We gotta get some W's in the chat for whites. W for white. W for white. Thumbs up for the white, all the whites. The whites doing good work out there. All the whites doing good work out there. All the whites, all of them, and all these foreigners who are so good, they're just sellouts. Do you guys know what a sellout is? A sellout is someone who'll do anything for money. He'll sell out his family, he'll sell out his country, he'll sell out his own race. He'll sell out his own race for money. And that's what all these foreigners are doing. They're taking white jobs, right? These foreigners are taking jobs from all the whites, right? They're just sellouts. They'll do anything for money. They're not humanitarian. See, us whites, we help others. We help others because it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. See? But these foreigners, they only help people for money. These foreigners only help people for money. Paul Brady says, you all voted for a black mayor. Bro, Paul, who the fuck lives in New...
Sativa
Yeah.
for $4.99?
Hopefully, like I said, I don't work the inside. They may have some sales in there.
All the ins and outs of.
I don't know any ins or outs.
Okay, but see, you're playing.
See, you got to know the lingo, everybody. You got to know how to talk. You got to know how to talk around here. See, that's literally a conversation here in Florida. We're making noises. See, they're already making it like Africa again. They're bringing back the brrr and the clicks and the clocks and the. See, we're a few years away. We're a few years away from the clicks and the clocks and the brrr. You heard it here first. See, you gotta understand how the culture's changing around here. Soon we'll all be ticking and talking and clicking and clocking and talking like Africans around here. Well, we're all gonna be talking in the what's the African click clock language? What's that language called? What's that language called? It's probably not even a language, actually. I'm actually giving it too much credit. I'm actually already giving it too much credit. But we're working on keeping our voice low. Keeping our voice low, all right, everybody? I don't know if you guys heard. I guess I should tell you. Did you know that on X last night, at about 1 in the morning, Elon Musk himself, he joined on a space talking. Did you know that Elon Musk himself joined an X space last night? So last night there was an X space with over 5,000 people. Yeah, Elon is a dirty African. So yeah, Elon joined the X space last night that I was on. And I'm not kidding. It wasn't my X space, by the way. It was a big Trumper. So there's this guy named Chief Trump, and he's a chief of staff for Trump, right? This guy on X was hosting a space on X last night, and he's a chief Trumper, okay? And next thing you know, Elon himself joined the X space, and I'm just shocked, everybody. I never realized how fucking crazy Elon Musk is. Elon Musk is a total lunatic. He's insane. He needs to be put in a mental hospital. Okay, you should have heard the way this guy talked. And what's so good is that you can hear. It was on a recorded space. So thank God I'm allowed to hear Elon Musk talk trash about white people, talk trash about Americans. Elon Musk is a total asshole. He needs to be locked up. And if only you heard what he said. He's anti-American. He admits that he's not for Trump. He admitted that the $300 million he gave Trump was a bribe. Okay? He says he's not MAGA. He says that he paid Trump so that he could be involved in politics. Right? Fucking totally ruined his entire reputation. Elon ruined his reputation. Hunter Torrance says, yo, Hunter Torrance, 25. You ever had a run-in with the law? It's crazy. I managed to get arrested 3 times in 1 month. Yeah, Hunter, sometimes we just like to get caught. Hunter. Sometimes we just like to get caught. It's actually kind of raining right now. See that? It's actually kind of raining on me. Maybe if I sit down, hold on. Maybe if I sit down, hold on. Now I'm a little bit more shielded from this rain. If the rain starts getting worse, I'm gonna have to move. But right now I'm all right. All right, everybody, I'm at work right now. I'm at work right now. I basically found the best job. It's not the best paying, but it keeps me happy, right? So it's not always about what just pays you the most. It's about what gives you happiness, right? Because you can really work your ass off, right? But that doesn't mean that you're happy. Paul says, you think you're wrong about Elon Musk? No, Paul, you didn't hear him talk last night. Elon Musk is a complete lunatic. He insulted an old lady. Even an old lady called him an asshole. Like if you've ever talked to a person that just has been used to being able to buy anyone off, just like be able to offer tons of money to persuade someone differently, that's exactly what this guy's doing. He's just like saying, well, your opinion doesn't matter because I have more money. Do you want to debate with a person that will always, in any specific argument, say, well, you know what? It doesn't matter what you think because I have more money. See, that's how Elon responded to everyone last night. All of these very important people, at least 20 different important people, all with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of followers, and Elon just completely insulted them. You know, he kept interrupting them. Elon can't stand being the center, he can't stand not being the center of attention. Paul Brady says no, Paul, Elon is for immigration. Elon wants immigration. Everyone does not want immigration. No one, literally no logical person wants immigrants. No logical person wants immigrants, okay, except billionaires. Billionaires are billionaires because they're already scamming for labor, right? Do you not understand like how these people are making billions of dollars, right? All this money is coming from someone else losing the money. What I always taught in sales is that there's somebody getting money and somebody losing money, all right? So the more Elon has, the more we lost, right? It's just that simple. Yeah, and the Reform Party has a Jew and a black in it. Imagine that. How coincidental. You need an all-white party. You don't have one. Nigel recently accepted Jews and accepted blacks. Blacks. Jews. Blacks. Game over. He sold out. I'm telling you, you guys don't get it. You guys don't get it. Everyone either sells out for money or they don't get money and they end up with a lot of loyal following, but then they can't ever do anything. Those are the two outcomes my entire life. You either sell out to whoever pays you the most, or you don't, and your loyal following understands that it is what it is. But the people that sell out have no loyal following. All these people are sellouts. They'll do anything for money. Do you want humanitarian? Do you want humanity, or do you just want whoever's the most greedy? Right? Are those our two standards? Our two standards are whoever will just make the most fucking money at any means necessary, whoever will make the most money by any means necessary, or humanitarian. Do we need money to help people? Are rockets helping people? Rockets, a prominent UFC fighter said yesterday, he completely agreed with me. A UFC fighter said yesterday, he said Elon is just shooting rockets. Elon's just shooting rockets. Elon's not doing anything. Elon himself last night, Elon says, I pay more taxes than anyone. Is that what an American is? Is an American just who pays the most taxes? Is that what an American is, you guys? Whoever just pays the most money around here? Is it just whoever has the most money, you guys? Is that the best American? Is the best American the guy with the most money? You guys, you're not answering me. Is the guy with the most money in America the best American? Come on. Oh, Paul Brady discounts someone agreeing with me. Okay, Paul, I'll remember that. The next time anyone agrees with you, I'll say, wow, big deal, right? And then you'll feel worthless, won't you? Won't you, Paul? So any agreements that anyone has with you, they're just voided out, right? So it's only your opinion, and it doesn't matter if anyone agrees with you. Okay, Paul? So no one can agree with Paul because that wouldn't matter. No agreement with Paul matters because no agreement with me matters. Okay, it's his opinion versus my opinion. All right, Paul? And according to Elon, Paul, I'll just whip out my bank account, and Paul, you whip out your bank account, and if my bank account's bigger, well then I win. Okay, Paul? That's how Elon says that's the best American. The best American is whoever has the most money. That's what Elon says. It's not about whoever cares about people the most, whoever's the most humanitarian, whoever's the most caring, right? Whoever has the biggest family, right? Elon says it's just about whoever has the most money. Okay? No, Paul, that's exactly what Elon said, Paul. That's exactly what Elon said, Paul. Maybe you just need to actually listen to what Elon said, Paul. Listen to Elon talk. It's on a recorded audio space, Paul. Go to X right now, Paul, and go listen to Elon talk live on a space. Okay, Paul? All right, Paul, go listen to him talk. Not typed out. It's not typed out. It's Elon actually talking. He's a total lunatic asshole. Okay? He had some credit with me. Elon was all right because I thought that self-driving cars were pretty cool. They were pretty scary. Just like Neuralink, it's kind of cool but kind of scary. Yeah, but now that I've heard Elon talk and not just type stuff out, now that I've heard Elon talk, Elon is a complete lunatic asshole. Elon completely insulted a senior citizen lady. He interrupted a senior lady. This senior lady even called him an asshole. Elon has no understanding of courtesy because he's just had tons of money for too long now, right? When you have a lot of money, you're just used to buying people off in the room. right? So there's some people in the room that you can't buy off. Okay, everybody? I need you all to understand that. There's going to be some people who won't take your money. You're going to have to convince them without money. That's me. You're going to have to convince me without money, everybody. I'm willing to shoot my guns because nobody paid me. And you're going to have to stop me without paying me. You're going to have to give me a reason, right? And that's what people with money can't do. People with money just want to pay you rather than reason with you, right? You're going to have to give me a reason not to shoot my gun, all right? I've got a gun, and you're going to have to give me a reason not to shoot it. You can't pay me off. 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 You got to give me a reason. You got to give me a reason. You can't pay me off. You got to give me a reason. It's not money that I'm going to do it for. It's not money that I'm going to shoot my gun for. It's not money I'm doing it for. It's humanity. It's humanity that I have the gun. It's humanity that I have the gun. Okay? You're not going to solve the humanitarian issues with these people that have the money. They have the money because they didn't do any humanitarian issues. And they're not doing any humanitarian issues. Let's look at Bill Gates. Let's look at Jeff Bezos. Let's look at Oprah Winfrey. Okay, so when Hawaii had the wildfires, right? When Hawaii caught on fire, did Oprah Winfrey, a billionaire, a black billionaire, by the way, did Oprah Winfrey donate money, enough money, any substantial amount of money? I think she did a commercial with The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, another basically billionaire. So Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Oprah Winfrey, guess what they did? Guess what they did? They bought land after it burned. They bought everyone's land after it burned. Those are the billionaires. Those are the billionaires. They're still billionaires. All these people are billionaires because they do nothing for humanity. They do nothing for humanity. Billionaires do nothing for humanity. Millionaires, what are millionaires doing? What are millionaires doing? LeBron James. All of you know who LeBron James is. LeBron James is a black guy. He's a black guy. He opened up a school in Ohio for blacks, for all the black kids, the poor black kids. LeBron James did, right? I can name one thing that LeBron James did before I can name one thing that any of these other people did humanitarily. That's how embarrassing it is. 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 All of these guys that you look up to, Elon, they don't do nothing for humanity. Do you guys find it fucking cool that he's shooting rockets? Do you think that shooting rockets is better than humanitarian? There's no clean water. All these countries have no clean water, and he's shooting rockets. They have no clean food. India is a third world country. India is a third world country, and Elon's shooting rockets. India is a third world country, and Elon's shooting rockets. You know, Africa's a third world country, and Elon's shooting rockets. Elon did not help Africa. Elon did not help Africa. Elon did not help Africa. Elon's shooting rockets. Rockets are helping Africa. Rockets help Africa. This is fucking retarded. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. He's not doing anything for even the planet. Talking about Elon helping America. Elon's not helping the planet. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Okay? Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Oprah was at the P. Diddy parties. Gold voice with gold words. That's right. Gold voice. My voice is golden, and I can't stop. Bill Gates cheated on his wife. I don't even think that if you look at Bill Gates' wife now and Bill Gates' wife 20 years ago, they're two totally different people. And he says they're the same lady. I think it's a man, actually. It's not. It not only is it not a lady, but it's like been two different dudes. You know, and the kids are adopted, right? Okay. Is there? See, this is what I'm saying. This is how bad it is. If you let's clown on women real quick. Let's clown on women real quick. Look at all the women. There was a woman this week. The week of Merry Christmas. A woman this week said that she was dropping out of her PhD to start an OnlyFans because she would make more money. This is exactly what I'm talking about, everybody. We're having people just sacrifice humanitarian goals for money, everybody. Is that what all of you are going to do? Are all of you just going to take more money to sacrifice humanity? Well, I got a real good one for all of you. Are you ready for this amazing humanitarian quiz? I've got a great pop quiz to see if you're humanitarian or if you're greedy. It's a really good one. Canada right now. Canada is doing something called assisted suicides. Canada is doing something right now called assisted suicides. Do you guys think that that's humanitarian? Because I don't think assisted suicides are humanitarian, are they? I'll let you guys answer. Do you guys think that if we help suicide millions of people, that it'll be better for the rest of us? Do you think if a lot of people die, do you guys think if a lot of people die, that the rest of us will be better off? Do you guys think that if Canada euthanizes assisted suicides, a bunch of fucking people, do you guys think if they do that the rest of us will have more to eat? See, that because there's less people eating food, there's more for us to eat, right? Right? So do you think helping other people commit suicide is humanitarian? Right? Do you think assisted suicides is humanitarian? And guess what? The assisted suicides are paid by your tax dollars. You guys are funding through your tax dollars assisted suicides. That's right. When you guys go to the hospital and the hospital pulls the plug, you guys paid for that. You guys are paying for hospitals to kill you. Isn't that insane? That's right, brother. What's up, brother? They're assisting suicides, brother. They're assisting suicides, brother. That's right, brother. They're killing your family members in hospitals because hospitals are all for money now. This is what I've been talking about for 49 minutes. Even the hospitals are for money now. No businesses, fast food businesses, every single business. The hospitals are a business. The hospitals are a business. They're not helping people to help people. They're getting them on medications for money. They're getting people on hospital treatments for money. Hospitals are for money now, okay? Everything is for money now. Elon Musk said live on a space last night, he verbally was speaking. Elon Musk said that he is the best American because he pays the most taxes. Elon Musk said in his standard, the best American is the guy who pays the most taxes. Is that how all of you were raised? Are all, hold on, I gotta make my voice lower. Are all of you, I'm at work right now, Anubis. I'm at work right now and I'm sober. I'm at work and I'm sober. Okay, so I'm at work and I'm sober. Elon Musk said that the best American is the guy who pays the most taxes. Is that what your parents told you? Be honest now. I want you to be sincere. I want you to not talk shit about your parents now. I want you to think about your parents, and I want you to not lie upon your parents, because I know deep down that your parents never told you that the best American was the guy who paid the most taxes. All right? Be sincere. Be sincere. Okay? Your parents never said that the best American was the guy who paid the most taxes. Your parents told you that the best American was the guy who helped people. Remember that? Remember that? Did the right thing? Did the right thing? Remember what your parents said? Your parents never said that the best person was the guy who pays the most money. Let me ask you all something. Have any of you ever been to church? When I went to church, when I went to church with my parents when I was younger, the guy who gave the most money to the church, was he the best guy? Was the guy that gave the most money to the church, was he the best guy? Well, Paul, I've never heard Elon Musk talk live, uncensored, before last night, right? There's been a lot of clips online of Elon talking, but I've never heard Elon talk live, unedited, uncensored, live amongst other Americans, okay? And all these other Americans agreed with me, right? They agreed with me that he is an asshole and he doesn't understand what it is to be an American, okay? All of you need to think about what an American is. Is being an American the guy that has the most money? Is being an American just the guy that has the most money? All right, Anubis says, what do you actually expect from a capitalist society? Anubis, unfortunately, I'm gonna shock you here. Anubis, you forgot about all the licensing, all the regulations. A pure capitalist society would not have regulations in making money. If it was a pure capitalist society, there would not be any regulations or licensing needed. If I was in a pure capitalist society and I wanted to be a doctor, okay, so Anubis says Americans are the richest. Yes, but are Americans American because they're rich? Right? So if you're not rich, are you not an American? This is what just doesn't make any sense. What's up, Lucas? What's up, Lucas? Anubis says, compared to the rest of the world, there is very few regulations. No, I disagree. Anubis, I can go to India. I can go to India right now and I can sell food. I can sell food on the street without a license, without a permit, without any regulation on the food. No health inspector, no safety inspector. I mean, I literally just logically named 6 things. I logically just named 6 things. 6 licenses, regulations, permits that you can do in India that here in America I cannot do. Okay? So I'm right, respectfully, and you're wrong. You lost that one debate, okay? Maybe you'll win future debates, but that one, respectfully, I won, okay? Paul says Elon is against blacks. No, he's not. Elon loves blacks. Elon literally called me racist. He said that everyone was racist last night. He said we should stop calling all these blacks and browns stinky. Like, Elon can't even take a fucking joke. Elon is a fucking soft, just greedy. He can't even, he's not American. He just needs to go back to Africa. All right? Lucas says no bro is drunk. That's crazy. I'm totally sober at work right now. You should be an actor. You have the look, solid features. Thanks. Thanks. Let's get some thumbs ups. Thumbs ups for the compliments. Compliments. All right. Anubis says try owning a restaurant. No one wants to own a restaurant in India. All the best and the brightest left India, remember? So anyone willing to open a restaurant is going to leave India and open it in America because that's what they're doing, remember? That's what they're doing, right? So the best and the brightest left India. So that would, hold on a second, logically, let's think this through. If the best and the brightest leave the other countries, that means the worst and the dumbest are still in those countries. So right now, the best and the brightest of India are in America, meaning that the dumbest people are in India right now. That only makes sense. No, you said the best Indians are in America. The best Indians are in America. So the worst Indians are still in India. Okay. If the best leave, then the worst stay. If the best leave, then the worst are still there. Duh. If you're the best in your country and you leave your country, wouldn't that mean that now the country that you left just has people worse than you? Right? Let's put our brains together on this one. All right, so Anubis, wouldn't that mean that the best and brightest people are leaving the USA and going to India? So you're saying that India is the superpower of the entire planet? India is the place where all foreigners are going to get the most money? So you're saying that India is the first world nation of the world, and that all people from all around the world are all going to India to better their lives? Should I right now leave America and go live in India to have a better life? Well, first off, I won't, because I'm not from India, so I'm never gonna go to India, right? No matter how much opportunity is in India, even if they told me there's more opportunity in India, I'm not from India, so I'm gonna stay where I'm from, right? Because that's the respectful thing to do. See, because I'm respectful, I stay my happy ass in my home country. Okay? I don't sell out and just go to wherever pays the most money, right? So I'm not just greedy. I'm not just greedy. I'm not going to leave America and move to India because India pays more money. You know, I'm not some greedy asshole where I just leave America and move to India because India pays more money, right? So some people like you may say that India has a higher IQ, and so the best people of the world are in India. Okay, so I guess that's why all the billionaires are starting companies in India. Is that why all the billionaires are starting companies in India? Elon's got his factories in India, huh? Elon's got his factories in India. Amazon's got their factories in India. My bad. I thought that they had their factories in America. My bad. My bad. You have never been outside the USA. Yes, I have. I've been to England. I've been to Ireland. I've been to Canada. I've been to Germany. What are you talking about? What a dumb assumption. What a dumb assumption. Only a dumb person would make a stupid assumption to easily be proved wrong. Why would you ever open your fat mouth and assume someone hasn't traveled? Only a fucking idiot would assume someone hasn't traveled. What a fool. What a fucking fat fool. You must be fat too. You know, that's the best thing to call someone who's talking shit. You call them fat. Because that's the most sensitive topic. Even more sensitive than race. I could say the N-word and people do get upset. But if you call them fat, my God, they lose all cool. Paul's fat. Anubis is fat. All of you are fucking obese, fat fucks. Right? There you go. Debate that. I guess now you all have to debate that. Debate how not fat you are. Okay? All of you lost the immigration debate. I won. All of you lost the who's better, whites or Indians. I won. See, even Elon, born in Africa, came to America. He would have moved to India. How come Elon isn't in India? How come all these guys, how come they're CEOs, these Indian CEOs? So did you know that the CEO of Google is a man from India? And so he lives in America now. What a sellout. What a sellout. Couldn't do anything in India. You know, you've got these brothers here, these brothers in India saying, India is great. India is great. And then you've got guys that leave India and try to make $1 here in America. What a sellout. They're sellouts, bro. They're traitors to your country. You know, what's so shocking is that I'm more on your side, Anubis. Anubis, I'm on your side. Because you're in India, right? Anubis, you're in India. And you did not leave India. See, I respect Africans in Africa. I respect Indians in India. But you know who I don't respect? I don't respect these tourists. These travelers, these immigrants, dirty, stinky traitors, dirty, stinky traitor immigrants make me sick. They're sellouts. They only are here for money. I spoke to a Pakistani man here downtown 2 weeks ago, and I said, why are you here? Why are you here? Why aren't you helping Pakistan? He said, I'm a doctor. This Pakistani said, I'm a doctor here in America. And I said, how come you're not a doctor in Pakistan? And he said, because there's more money. And I said, thank God you're honest. These people are just fucking money hungry. You think they'll really do good work? You think you're just going to hire people based on the fact that they want money? I mean, do you hire a plumber based on the fact that he wants to do a good job, or because he just wants a lot of money? You guys don't get it, do you? You guys need to understand that you're hiring people and you're surrounding yourself with people because they want to be good, not because they just want money. All these immigrants, they're only immigrating because there's more money here. There's more money. It's sick. It's an illness. If you're just doing things for money, that's greed. And that's an illness. It's a sin. You're sick. I want you in a padded room. I want you locked up. You should be glad I don't have your brains blown out or executed. You're the worst people, greedy people, people that will just do things for money, not because it's the right thing to do. Okay? Let me ask you all something. Do people that have children when they know they can't afford children, do people that have children when they know they can't afford children because they know that the American government will support them on food stamps, do you think those people are good? Do you think those people are good? Is that the humane thing to do? To have kids knowing that the government will pay for the kids? Do you think that's the right thing to do? So I don't have a child right now, and I may be able to afford a child, but let's be more honest. I don't have $1 million, so maybe I can't afford a child, right? So should I just have a child anyway and then ask the government to help me out? Should we do things knowing that we could be greedy and just beg others for help, right? If you're begging others for help, right? Come on, everybody. Should we offer abortions to illegals in our country? So these people, they don't do anything. They're not even documented. And then they're already getting pregnant. They're trying to have some citizen baby. Illegals in our country trying to have some citizen baby. Are we going to abort those kids? Is that the right thing to do? They're committing some evil pregnancy. They're getting pregnant, and they're illegal here. They're illegal here, and they're getting pregnant. It's like evil. They know what they're doing is evil, right? So should we abort that baby? It's just evil, right? Can we, because then we'll have all these aborted baby guts. There'll just be aborted baby guts everywhere. So there'll be aborted baby illegal immigrant aborted baby guts everywhere. So we've got all these illegal immigrants trying to have children, and then we abort their kids because we don't want their kids here either. So we've got illegal immigrants with aborted baby guts everywhere. We've got to shut it down. Shut it all down. Shut it all down. Anubis, you want to know what's more difficult, or at least just as difficult as arguing with a stupid person, is arguing with a person that has billions of dollars, because a person that has billions of dollars never feels like they're wrong, right? And that's exactly how Elon was talking last night amongst a bunch of Americans. Elon was just constantly responding to everyone's begging for him to be humanitarian with his money. And Elon was saying, I have a bunch of money. I don't care about any of your opinions. And I'm going to keep shooting rockets. Yeah, Paul. But name another billionaire that is trying to influence our president. Paul, who's hanging out with Trump a lot right now? Paul, who's hanging out with Trump a lot right now? Is Elon not trying to get involved in politics? Here, I'll stop talking. Here, let me put a poll. I can put a poll. Is Elon involved in politics too much? There. I put a poll. So if the answer's no, I'll quit talking about him. Right? If the answer's no, I'll quit talking about him. If the answer's no to the poll, I'll quit talking about him. All right? Because maybe you guys are right. Maybe I'm just crazy because I see Elon constantly hanging out with Trump everywhere he goes. Maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm crazy. I must have seen like a bunch of fake clips. I saw a lot of fake clips of Elon hanging out with Trump. All those clips of Elon hanging out with Trump, they're all fake. Elon's never hung out with Trump. I'm wrong. Elon has never hung out with Trump. My bad. I've just been propagandized. I've seen too much AI generated clips. You're right, bro. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm bowing down. I'm sorry, bro. I saw too many AI generated clips of Elon hanging out with Trump. They're all fake. Actually, I don't even think Elon exists. Man. That's like... Fuck that guy. See? Anubis? My bad, bro. Shaking your hand, bro. Elon doesn't even exist, man. He's just a figment of the Matrix to make us feel poor, right? Elon just is like this figment of the Matrix to make us feel like we're poor or something. I literally need another 5150, bro. That's so funny, Lev. I can't believe you brought that up, bro. I'm thinking about 5150 right now, bro. Sheesh, I'm fucking tired, man. I stayed up last night because Elon started talking live on X at 1 a.m. But I'm not talking about him anymore. Let's talk about Obama's fake birth certificate. Obama, he shouldn't have even became president. He's not even American either. He had a fake birth certificate. And you know, white people built the pyramids. White people were Egyptians. Egyptians were all white. The pharaohs and stuff, they were all white people. Since you guys, I don't know if you guys Knew that. Anubis, man, you were right on the last one, but I'm right on this one, bro. White people were kings, bro. We was kings. We was kings, nigga. Egyptians were white, nigga. Yeah, Egyptians were white, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Know the Muppets built the pyramids? Egyptians were not black. Egyptians were all white. We was kings. We was kings and shit. We was kings and shit. No, they weren't, KG. You've got no proof, bro. All right, I'm starting a new poll. New poll. Just a second. All right, I started a new poll. All right, we got a new poll. Whites was kings and shit? Because you know it's true, on God. I knew it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. The polls are facts, bro. On God. Polls, facts. Whites was kings and shit. Whites. Let's go. Let's go. Whites was kings. Let's go. We're changing history. Let's go. We was kings. We was kings. Anubis, we were kings everywhere, bro. We were kings everywhere, bro. There's no such thing as, I'm not even gonna say it. Lev, I'm not gonna speak that anti-white propaganda. Lev is just spreading anti-white propaganda. Yes, bro. We whites were kings in China too. We're taking it all back. Whites are conquering all of Earth one more time. Bulldogs, happy birthday, bro. Whites are taking it back. Whites are taking it back. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Whites are conquering Earth again. Whites are conquering Earth again. On God, on God. Anubis, quit it. Anubis, you better stop. Anubis, you're going to hurt my feelings. Anubis, you're going to make me cry. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. No cap. We was kings. Whites was kings. Whites was kings and shit. I probably believe in the Aryan master race. Bro, you said it, not me, bro. You said it, not me. Anubis, can you say white? Can you say white power for me? Anubis, say white power for me. Paul says blacks rule Africa. I mean, I guess with mud huts, blacks do rule Africa with mud huts. There are no skyscrapers. There are no skyscrapers in Africa because it's like they haven't, you know, they haven't figured it out yet. They haven't figured it out yet. There aren't like pharmacies in Africa. There's no pharmacies in Africa. There's no schools in Africa. I mean, there's kind of schools, but they're like open air schools where they don't have air conditioning and they have outhouses, right? So, I mean, they don't even have like bathrooms in Africa. They still have slave labor in Africa. Yeah, there's still slaves in Africa. There are black slaves owned by blacks in Africa. Blacks have black slaves in Africa. It's not like, isn't that hilarious, actually? Let's get some LOLs in the chat that blacks still have blacks as slaves and that nobody else has blacks as slaves. Only blacks would keep blacks as slaves in 2024. Blacks only keep blacks as slaves in 2024. Literally no other. China won't do that. India won't do that. America won't do that. Nobody wants black slaves and shit. Nobody wants a black slave. But thank God, right? Because blacks shouldn't be slaves. You guys don't want blacks to be slaves, do you? See, blacks should not be slaves, but blacks keep blacks as slaves. It's fucked up. I want slavery to stop, y'all. I want slavery to stop, and blacks just keep selling other blacks. There are no whites, 0 whites with black slaves right now. Worldwide, no whites with black slaves. Only blacks keep blacks as slaves, and it must stop. I'm anti-slavery. I'm anti-slavery, y'all. I'd probably join the North. We're gonna civil war, y'all, and I'm on the side of the North. We're gonna we're fighting to end slavery. But the difference this time is we're sending the blacks back. I'm fighting to end slavery, and we're sending the blacks back. Right? I'm ending slavery here in America, and I'm sending them all back. Okay? We're ending slavery, and we're sending them back. They're getting deported. They're getting deported. They're all getting deported. Hail Trump. Hail Trump. Deport non-whites. Hail Trump. Deport non-whites. Hail Trump. Deport non-whites. Caucasians are the best. Caucasians are the best. Hail Trump. Hail Trump. Deport all non-whites. All right. KG says, don't forget your history. Why do you wanna be mean, bro? KG, why do you want to talk down? KG, why do you want to talk down about whites? KG's talking down about whites. And Anubis wants to live in Africa. Anubis, do you live in Africa, bro? Quit bragging about places you don't live, bro. That ain't cool, bro. You need to be bragging about places that you live. Anubis, you gotta brag about places where you live. Brag about places where you live, not about... All right, Anubis, you better say something good about Sweden now, boy. Say something good about Sweden right now, boy, or else I'm cracking the whip. You better move to Africa, boy. You better get the hell out of Sweden, boy, and move to Africa, boy. Quit talking about how much you love Africa if you live in Sweden, boy. We don't take kindly to your type around here. We don't take kindly to your type around here. We don't have Americans in Sweden. Yeah, so Anubis, you better move to Africa. You better move to Africa. You talking so good about Africa, and you haven't said nothing good about Sweden. You haven't said nothing good about Sweden, and you've been talking a bunch of shit. You've been talking a bunch of shit about Sweden, and you've been saying how much you love Africa. You better move to Africa. Better African, little African lover. You African lover? Sweden hater? What are you, a Sweden hater? Well, you better say something good about Sweden right now. You better say something good about Sweden, or else I'm going to kick your ass. Kick your ass right out of this bar. Better get out of my bar right now, boy. You better say something good about Sweden, or else I'm going to kick your ass. Kick your ass out of my bar, boy, PewDiePie. PewDiePie Minecraft. PewDiePie Minecraft. Anubis said, I did. We don't have any Americans in Sweden, and that's a good thing. All right. Well, do you have any Chinese in Sweden? And let's say a Chinese person moved to Sweden and then had a Chinese baby. Okay, so a Chinese couple, two Chinese people, both pure Chinese, move to Sweden and have a baby. Is that baby Chinese Swedish, or is it Chinese? If two Chinese people have a baby in Sweden, is the baby Chinese Swedish or Chinese? K-Dog, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, K-Dog? The Swedish chef in the Muppets was class. Muslims are the problem in Sweden, Paul says. Paul says it's not the Jews, it's the Muslims. Paul says it's not the Jews, it's the Muslims. KG says it's the Chinese. KG says it's the Chinese that are the problem. Anubis says good health care, good education, good infrastructure. May I add free health care and nothing's free because you pay taxes, bruh. It's the taxes. The taxes. It's the taxes that you pay into the taxes. It's not free. It's not free because you pay into the taxes. The answer is Chinese. That's right, KG. That's right. If two blacks move to America and they have a child, that child is not a black American. Okay? If two Chinese move to Sweden, that baby ain't Swedish. Okay? If two Egyptians move to China, the baby ain't Egyptian Chinese. Okay? The baby's Egyptian. The baby ain't Egyptian Chinese. You gotta quit with this, like having babies in another country. You traitors, you better stay in your home country and have your kids in your home country so it doesn't fuck everything up. Having your kids in all these other countries fucking everything up. Okay? Anubis says that he's just gonna do whatever he wants because of he can have it's this weird citizenship where anybody can be a citizen. I gotta lower my voice on this one because I gotta lock in. I'm locking in with my low voice. Anubis, we're not just giving citizenships to anybody around the world. We're not just giving citizenships to anybody from around the world. All right? Because if we did that, then everybody would just live in one place. Right? And only one place would develop. Only one place would have skyscrapers. Right? We got to keep some good people in different places all around the world. All right? If we just take the best people and put them all in one location, all the other places around the world are gonna be really bad, right? We gotta keep some of the best people spread apart. If we just take all the best people and put them all in one place, it's not gonna help the rest of the It's not going to help the rest of the world, all right? All right, we got to keep the best people spread apart so that they can help all these different places, all right? We don't want to take all the best people and put them in one place and just help one place, because then everybody will just move to the one place and it'll get too crowded. We don't want it to get too crowded around here. Anubis says, better not pay taxes. No, Anubis, before taxes ever existed, before countries ever were formed, people are trying to be doctors. Let me ask you something, Anubis. Are there doctors in societies that don't have governments? There are, right? So there are people helping people that don't involve getting paid. This is what I've been trying to get through your thick head. All right? Taxes are a form of money. Taxes are a form of money, and if people are doing things just for money, then that's not humanitarian. It doesn't matter if they're a doctor, if they're only a doctor for money. All right? If you're just a doctor for money, and listen, how many doctors say that they want a certain amount of money for a surgery, and if you can't afford the surgery, they're not going to heal you? How many doctors do that, right? So it doesn't matter if it's taxes or not. Doctors want money. Doctors don't work at free healthcare hospitals, so the hospitals are free healthcare, but the doctors are being paid. The doctors are being paid. The doctors that work at free healthcare hospitals, they're not working for free. The doctors at free healthcare hospitals are not working for free. And whites was kings and shit. Whites were kings. And we always are kings. We're still kings. Still kings. Whites still kings and shit. That baby is indeed Swedish due to being... No, it's not. No, it's not, Anubis. Just because two Chinese people have a baby in Sweden does not make the baby Swedish. The baby's Chinese. The baby's not Chinese Swedish. The baby's just Chinese. If two black people have a black baby in America, the baby is not a black American. The baby's black. Okay? Now, if two white people have a baby in America, the baby's an American. I'm locked in, everybody. I'm locking in. K-Dog, I'm cussing, my bad. My bad. Yeah, this is my non-gaming stream, K-Dog. So I sometimes use foul language in my non-gaming streams because you know I keep it family friendly. I keep it family friendly in all my gaming streams. Always family friendly. Pip Maple says, am I an advocate for ethnic cleansing? Well, Canada is euthanizing people. Canada's doing assisted suicides. Canada says if you can't afford medication, they'll help you commit suicide, and they won't make it a crime. So Canada's now made suicide not only not a crime, but now they'll help you do it. So Canada flip-flopped real quick. Canada went from suicide as a crime to will help you commit suicide. That's Canada. Canada, pretty crazy. Paul says, close the borders. KG says, India is very crowded. That's right, KG, the best of the best must be there, huh? So are the best of the best in India, or did they leave? Hold on, I gotta put a new poll. Did the best of the best Indians leave India, and now India is full of the worst leftovers? All right, I got a new poll, everybody. I got a new poll. New poll, everybody. There's a new poll. Check out the new poll. There's a new poll. There's a new poll. Check out the new poll at the bottom. There's a new poll at the bottom. There's a new poll. There's a new poll. See, this is what I believe. This is what I believe. I believe the best left, and now it's full of the worst. The best left, and now it's full of the worst, right? Anubis says, hold on, we gotta pin it. There you go, buddy. I gave you all the power. I gave you all the power. There's a new poll. Make sure to click on the poll. Click on the poll. Click on the poll. Click on the poll. There's a poll at the bottom. Click on the poll. What's the poll, everybody? What's the poll? Yes, Anubis, I've gone to England, Canada, Ireland, and Germany, and I've helped people. All right? Don't assume I haven't helped people, Anubis. Okay? I've never called them less human. I've never called anyone less human. And don't be mad that I'm competitive. I'm allowed to be competitive. All right? You should want me to be competitive. You should enjoy the fact that I'm being competitive. Do you guys not want us all to be competitive? Do you guys support the Olympics? Do you guys support the Olympics? Countries competing against each other? Did India win in the Olympics? Did India win in the Olympics? Did India win in the Olympics? Do you guys like countries competing against each other? Do you guys like countries competing against each other? Do you guys like Africans competing against Chinese? Chinese competing against India? Do you guys like competition? Do you guys like competition? Well, let me tell you something. What if there was a man from India? What if there was a competitive man from India? And rather than staying and helping out India be more competitive. So if there was a really good man in India and he was very competitive, a man from India, very competitive, and he lived in India, all right? So what if he just sold out? What if he came and played on my team? What if a man born in India, really smart, came to America for money because we would give him? What if people leave their home country and just go to whatever country gives them the most money, right? Is that what the Olympics is? Is the Olympics where people from their home countries, they just move to whoever gives them the most money? Is that what's happening? How come the people in Olympics don't do that? How come the people in the Olympics don't just leave their home country and take some big paycheck like everybody else? Did India win in the Olympics? Did China win in the Olympics? Did Mexico win in the Olympics? Or is it just America who keeps paying money to whoever the best want to come here, right? That's all that we're doing. We're just basically paying off whoever wants to sell out their home country. So what America's doing is America's just paying a bunch of money to all these sellouts, Mexican sellouts, Greek sellouts, Canadian sellouts, Chinese sellouts, Indian sellouts, African sellouts, anybody just coming to America for money. They'd rather just come to America for money. America's just for the greedy. America's just for the greedy. America's just for the greedy, because all the best people, they don't stay in their home country. The best people don't stay in their home country. They leave their home country for money. The best people leave their home country for money. The best people leave their home country for money. The best people leave their home country for money. They don't care about their home country. They just leave it for money. They just do it for money. They don't care about their home country. What culture is that? What culture would just leave their home country for money? And they admit it too. This Pakistani says, I'm a doctor. And I said, why are you a doctor in America? Why aren't you a doctor back in Pakistan? And he said, because America pays more money. They're only here for money. I'm not leaving America because some other country's offering me more money. I'm loyal to the country I'm born in. I'm loyal to the country I'm born in. I don't just leave the country I'm born in because some other country offers me more money. I'm not a sellout. I'm not a sellout. If you see someone that's not from your country, or there's some child born in your country because the parents just wanted the child to have access to a bunch of money, this is what I'm saying. Everyone's only coming to America because they're sellouts. And now I'm here living amongst a bunch of sellouts, and I'm like just trying to be happy. And like everyone is from somewhere else just here for money. And it's not creating a happy society. Listen, if you're just basing your happiness on what you can buy, what's that called? What's it called when you're basing your happiness off of what you can afford? What's it called when you're basing your happiness off of what you can afford? What's that called? Because that's what all these foreigners are doing. They're coming here and they're basing their happiness just on what they can afford. And it's not called capitalism. It's called greed. There's a difference between capitalism and greed. Okay? I can be capitalist and humanitarian all at the same time. Okay? But you can't be greedy and humanitarian at the same time. You can't be greedy and humanitarian at the same time. You can be capitalist and humanitarian at the same time. Oh, Lady Weiser says survival in this day and age is what it's called. Oh, so we can just, I'm just a hypocrite now. I'm just a hypocrite. So there's no difference between capitalism and greed? Anubis, is there a difference between capitalism and greed, Anubis? Is there a difference between capitalism and greed? KG says, hello, do you hear me? KG says the reason is less employment opportunities in India. How is there less employment opportunities? There's no regulations in India. Anybody can be employed because there's no regulations. Here there's regulations, so not everybody can be employed, right? An employer can't hire anybody because the employer needs to have workman's comp. Does everybody in India have workman's comp? I doubt it. You talk about humanity, then complain on dem non-white animals. You're so funny, Anubis. Non-white animals, huh? Wow, Anubis, that sounds pretty racist. Anubis, you sound... Anubis, you're making my voice go higher. I've got to work on my voice going lower. Hold on. Got to keep my voice really low. Anus piss. That's right, KG. Let's make fun of him. Let's just make fun of him and, taking the words from you. Yeah, anus piss. You little India simp. Little simp for India. Yeah, I know, Anubis. It's funny, though. That's funny. All right, everybody. I'm going to go over to X right now. I'm going to go over to X, and I'm going to do this exact same thing on my X account, okay? I'm going to go... Maybe you are, Anubis. Maybe you are. Maybe you are. We're here to help each other, right? You've already helped me today for free, right? What's so good about you, Anubis, compared to other people, Anubis, is that you've helped me today, Anubis. You've helped me today. No, Anubis. You've got to do what is going on right now, in the present. So, Anubis, let me compliment you. Just let me compliment you, okay, Anubis? Today, Anubis, you've helped me for free. You didn't charge to help me. That's how I know you're legit. All right, Anubis? I know that even though we disagree on some things, that you're legit, okay, Anubis? You're legit because you help people when there's no money involved, all right? Just like me. You and I, we may not agree on everything, but we'll help people even if there's no money involved. Whereas a lot of people in today's society, all around the world, they're only helping people just for money, all right? That's my point of today's video. My point of today's video was, please keep helping people for no money, all right? Don't keep helping people just for money, all right? Thanks.